Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Afsara 24/7. My name is Niharika Varya Bhatnagar, and I'm with you with the specific area of ABFM, Advanced Business and Financial Management. Okay, so let's begin with the session today. First of all, we're talking about international capital budgeting. Whether we're talking about capital investment decisions only, but at the international level. What's the difference between the two? At the international level, the needs, the dollars, rupees, yen, home currency fluctuations, everything affects you. Not one thing, but multiple thing affects you. That's one particular reality of these things, but because once you're working at the international level, you're worried about multiple things. You're worried about foreign currency risks. You are also worried about the country risk. Country risk means, for example, if I put money in Ukraine and all of a sudden Ukraine went into war, right? Someone was putting, वैसे तो Palestine Gaza Strip was always affected by this. So, but still, it's been a good amount of time that they had been affected. But before they got affected, if anybody would have put money in Syria, Gaza, or Palestine, then all those controversial areas which weren't controversial earlier, but later on, because of the political scenarios, they became one. That is to be considered here, na? Which of the following is not a direct channel? American depository receipts, global mutual funds, foreign direct investment, or exchange traded funds. Not a direct channel. Direct channel means directly putting the money into this. Indirect channel means not putting the money directly into this. ठीक है? So in this case, what would be the answer? Everyone, see, American depository receipts are direct in nature. You can put the money directly into this. Foreign direct investment talks about it. Exchange traded funds also talks about it. There's only one particular thing which is not direct. In terms of mutual funds, you diversify your funds. You put your money into multiple areas all together so that your money can grow. People do this now. You want your money to grow further. How will you let it grow? I think if I really want to grow my money, one particular thing that I would always believe is diversify. Never put all the eggs in one basket. Isn't it? So in this case, what's gonna be the answer? Chaliye. The correct answer is B. In the mutual funds, you have direct, you don't have direct working. You diversify your funds. Diversifying the funds means you put your money into multiple areas altogether. Done? Everyone, what's gonna be the answer? That is mutual funds. Under mutual funds, what do we do? Under mutual funds, we normally spread out our funds into multiple areas altogether. That is why Mutual funds are like a place where you put your money into multiple areas. You might be putting your money into debt, you might be putting your money into equity, and that too not of one company. But if you have 1000 rupees, you're spreading it up into multiple companies and buying the units accordingly. And that gut feeling or that work or exchange details or everything is happening around that particular market is something which is handled solely by mutual funds. But it is also overlooked by SEBI. SEBI is always making sure that they do not make any blunder. Done? चलिए. That is, अच्छा sorry, I was looking at the next question. In which channel does an investor use intermediaries like mutual funds to invest various sectors? Direct, indirect, FDI, ADR. That is an indirect channel. Both are direct channels where you can put your money directly. है ना? चलिए. Now let's look at the next point. Which of the following is not a factor affecting country risk? It doesn't affect the country risk. Political development, social instability, local laws, or product diversification. Everyone, country risk means the risk where the countries can face major issues, war, drought, any diseases, the economic failure, not only economic failure but also other the different things would have happened. You know, that is to be covered there. So in this case, the answer is product diversification. These things are affecting it, huh? This is affecting, and even local laws also affects us. For example, in our country, marijuana is illegal. In certain parts of USA, marijuana is legal. Okay, that means if they are holding it, they are working on it, it's legal. While in our country, if you're trading with it, you're working on it, it's illegal. So product diversification is not the same. Which type of investment typically offers lower returns due to lower risk? Long-term growth, unsecured assets, liquid investments, or investments in unstable economies? Anchi, when we talk about investments typically offer lower returns to lower risk. You want lower risks, you will often definitely get lower returns. How can someone give us more returns just on the basis of this thing? है ना? So, in this case, what do they do? The correct answer is liquid investments. Then these investments are basically kept to be sold. So we're never thinking about earning something out of it. चलिए, next question everyone. What does the Capital asset pricing model described. CAPM model was the concept of the last to last class. Hanchi, we have talked about the CAPM model as a concept of the day even. CAPM model or capital asset pricing model. Relationship between liquidity and return on investment. Systematic risk and expected return. Systematic, it is your risk. Unsystematic is basically the outsider's risk. You can control the money that you are putting in. You can control the time you can put in. But what will you do when the things change externally in the world? Everyone, when we talk about CAPM model, this is based upon political risk and expected risk or market capitalization and return. The answer is relationship between systematic risk. Systematic is your risk and expected return is what you expect to get out of it. Everyone, subscribe to the channel right away. As you already know, our courses are currently available. Even the batches for CAIIB are also available. Just get it out, get the details, and if you really want to go ahead, then this is the time when you should definitely get the particular classes as early as possible so that by the time you go for the examination, you're all sorted with it. What do you think? Everyone, what's gonna be the answer? The concept of the day. Now let's talk about it. What's the concept of the day? Transfer pricing. Acha everyone, I'm at the international level. At the international level, one particular reality is whenever you buy or sell something, you have an impact. I'm giving the money to USA. I'm getting the money from USA. I'm giving something in, say, any other part of the world. What we are doing is called transfer pricing. But pata hai, one of the basic things that they're always worried about it, arm length price. Arm length price matlab, the thing has to be given at an arm length price. The price should be commercially correct, right? Commercially correct matlab, you cannot overcharge from one country person and the second person you are not giving them the discount. That particular thing doesn't happen until unless the particular thing is because of the commercialization. The arm length prices are correct. As you already know that many organizations purchase these things in bulk. The one who's purchasing in bulk is a different scenario altogether. Acha everyone, transfer pricing. Transfer pricing means what is the price of the goods, services, intangible assets when we are talking about some MNC. Then comes OECD organization. This particular organization plays a very important role at the international level. पता है? When I talk about OECD, this is the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. This organization plays a very important role since it's talk about economic cooperation and development now. So obviously it says that you should be having fair practices as well as combat tax evasion. Tax evasion is still there at the international level. There are so many countries which are tax havens. Oh, from this I get to know what is tax haven. Tax haven is a country where you will find almost very low or no taxes. India is not among them. They establish guidelines to ensure profits are reported in the right countries. In OECD, they do this. They report their amounts. ठीक है? Attract multinational corporations like park profits, then leading to tax revenues. Tax havens are basically the places which do not put a lot of pressure on you. Those particular countries do not really worry about anything else. When we talk about transfer pricing rules, they are basically something when you are related to me, what price I'm giving to you, and if you are not related to me, at what price I give it to you. If the deals are hard to crack, they're very thin, they're very thick, and then at the same time, those particular pointers are like that arm length prices has some issue or it doesn't. In both the cases, transfer pricing would definitely want you to prepare your books of accounts accordingly. That's one reality of it. Okay, all the international transactions between the related parties are to be seen, and for arm length principle, ALP, it is called. Prices should be the same for everyone, related and unrelated party. The price should be the same. If there's any change, the reasons for the change are different. ठीक है ना? Good morning, Narinder sir. What are the impact of these investment decisions? Number one is compliance cost. Compliance cost matlab, sir, take following the laws also requires money. I should be having enough money in the pocket so that I can follow the laws of the land. Because I need to know them first. Because I'm going into another country. Then comes profit allocation. Allocation of profit should be done in a proper manner. If you're working for a tax haven country, then obviously your basic taxation starts from there. Tax planning. How to look forward towards the tax. What are the loopholes that we can use? But one more thing. When we talk about the area of double tax planning, there's one particular thing that happens. India and Australia say. The person has paid taxes in Australia, now has to pay taxes in India. If he's paying on the same income time and again, in this case that is DTAA or double taxation avoidance agreements, in which we look at the international level of working. ठीक है ना? Chali everyone, that's it for the day. I hope this session was useful for you. If it was, then please go ahead and download our app right away. Because I think without the app now, then everything's gonna be costly. ठीक है ना? Why to pay so much of money when you can get our course at a lower price? Look at this. Open this up. Go on to the area of JIB and CIB. Everyone, just go on to this website www.adda247.com. Once you go on to the area of JIB and CIB, go on to the area of CIB June 2024. This is where you will find our batches. Case study and Power Pack revision batch is gonna be live, everyone. Our batch for English medium is starting soon. That means if you're looking forward to it, then please be there with me. Use the code Y54. See, you're getting a 78% discount on this basis. 78% discount is a good discount, everyone. If you're planning, then I think it's a win-win situation because you get all those particular classes there. Revision, case study batch, par pack revision batch. Matlab, how you can revise things in the way you want. है ना? चलिए, that's it for the day, everyone. Thank you